So what I know is that when we are in the flow, when we are being, when we are in the moment, practicing presence, that there is no resistance, that it's easy. And so in the past, I would hear something that I believed to be wrong, and that would take me immediately out of the flow because it would cause resistance. And so what I've been doing is, by practicing this, it has allowed me to come up on that same moment in time, but be able to identify it and easily flow around it without getting derailed. Kind of like a pick and roll. It's like boom, there it is, and just kind of like whew, and it's just been easy. And to me, that's a skill, like building a skill. That is one that is a necessity if your desire is to stay in flow. Because life is meant to be easy. Being, like when we're in that state, there's no resistance. We're just in the flow. We're floating downstream. The undeniable part is that there are going to be things in that stream. And we have the opportunity to be aware of, let's say if we're floating downriver, a rock coming up, more like a boulder, that has the potential to sink me if I'm floating downstream. But if I'm aware of it, then I can very simply position myself to see what is and move right around it and not try to focus on it, not try to hold on to it. I have this mental picture of like someone in a raft floating downstream, and they're focused on this boulder, and ultimately because they're focused on it so much and they don't position themselves properly, they end up hitting the boulder, right? And so then the boulder, and then so like now the flow that's going downstream, no matter what, is basically sinking the boat. And oftentimes the first thing that people do is try to hold on to the boulder rather than just letting go so that they can get realigned past the boulder.